Welcome, coin collectors, enthusiasts, and curious minds. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of rare and valuable Lincoln 1-cent pennies. These pennies might seem ordinary at first glance, but some of them can fetch jaw-dropping prices, reaching values that many people would never expect from a simple copper coin. We're about to reveal the top 160 most valuable and rare Lincoln 1-cent pennies that could make you some serious money if you find the right one. Whether you're new to coin collecting or a seasoned expert, this video is going to highlight some of the most sought-after pennies that have sold for big money in recent auctions, and maybe even help you spot a treasure in your own collection. So, grab a magnifying glass, get comfy, and let's explore the world of rare Lincoln pennies. Today's video, we're diving deep into a truly remarkable coin from the past, one that has captured the attention of numismatists and collectors alike. We'll be exploring the 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, its fascinating history, and why it's currently valued at a jaw-dropping $3.1 million in today's market. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Now, let's get into it. The 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. A brief introduction. The 1974 Lincoln 1-cent penny is part of the iconic series that has graced the United States coinage for over a century. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, this coin has had a long-standing place in American history. Designed by the renowned sculptor Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny has undergone several design changes throughout the years, but the 1974 version is unique for a very specific reason. What makes the 1974 Lincoln 1-cent penny so special is the absence of a mint mark. Normally, each U.S. coin features a mint mark to indicate which facility produced it, whether it's the Denver Mint, D, Philadelphia Mint, P, or San Francisco Mint, S. However, in 1974, some pennies were struck at the Philadelphia Mint without any mint mark, which was unusual and rare. Most of the time, you'd expect to see a P mint mark for coins struck in Philadelphia, but for some reason, certain 1974 pennies were minted without any markings at all. Why the 1974 no mint mark penny is so valuable now, you might be wondering, what's the big deal with a missing mint mark? While it may seem like a small oversight, this unique characteristic has made the 1974 no mint mark Lincoln penny extremely valuable to collectors. This coin is a product of an era that wasn't noticed until later, and it's now considered a key rarity in the world of numismatics. So, why is the 1974 no mint mark penny worth so much? The main reason is its extreme rarity. Although the exact number of these era coins that were struck is not definitively known, it's believed that only a small number of these missing mint mark coins were produced. As a result, they are now highly sought after by collectors and investors. Coins with such eras are always in high demand because they provide a unique piece of history that can't be replicated. The rarity, combined with the sheer uniqueness of the missing mint mark, has driven the value of the 1974 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny to astronomical heights. While most pennies from the same year are worth only a few cents, this particular penny can fetch millions of dollars at auction. The market value of a well-preserved 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny has recently been estimated to be around $3.10 million. The importance of coin condition when it comes to determining the value of any coin, the condition, or grade, plays a critical role. A coin that has been well-preserved will fetch a much higher price than one that is worn or damaged. For the 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, condition is everything. Coins that are graded as being in mint state, or close to it, are the ones that command the highest prices. Professional coin graders use a scale known as the Sheldon scale, ranging from 1, poor, to 70, perfect. A coin in MS-67 or higher grade could be worth significantly more than one that's been worn down due to years of circulation. In fact, the $3.1 million price tag we're discussing today refers to a specimen that has been meticulously preserved and is considered to be in near-perfect condition. If you happen to own a 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, you might want to have it graded by a professional coin grading service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. These services can help you determine the coin's true value based on its condition and authenticity. The 1974 no-mint mark penny, its historical significance apart from its rarity and value in the coin market. The 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is also significant in terms of its place in American history. Abraham Lincoln, whose portrait graces the obverse of the penny, was the 16th President of the United States and is remembered for his leadership during the Civil War and his efforts to abolish slavery. The Lincoln penny, which was first introduced in 1909 to honor the centennial of Lincoln's birth, has gone through various design modifications over the years, including the switch from the original VDB signature, which stood for Victor David Brenner, to the removal of the designer's initials. In 1959, the reverse was redesigned to feature the Lincoln Memorial, which remains in place today. The 1974 no-mint mark penny is part of the Memorial series, which ran from 1959 to 2008 before the reverse design was changed again to honor the Union Shield. In a way, owning a 1974 no-mint mark penny is like holding a small piece of the American past, a reminder of the country's evolving history, as well as the intricate and often unexpected ways that errors in the minting process can shape the world of coin collecting. How to identify a 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny? So, how can you tell if you've got one of these rare 1974 no-mint mark pennies? It's quite simple, really. First, look at the obverse, the front, of the penny. You should see the familiar image of Abraham Lincoln, along with the year 1974. On the reverse, the back, you'll see the Lincoln Memorial design, which was used from 1959 to 2008. The key feature you're looking for is the absence of any mint mark beneath the date. If you don't see a D for Denver or a S for San Francisco, then you might just have a rare 1974 no-mint mark penny on your hands. It's important to note that these coins were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which was responsible for producing the majority of the pennies that year. However, most of these pennies had a PE mint mark, so it's the absence of this mint mark that makes the coin unique. The current market for the 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, as mentioned earlier, a 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is currently valued at around $3.1 million. And that number could continue to rise as time goes on and the rarity of these coins becomes more widely recognized. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for rare and unique coins, and a piece of history like this will always be in high demand. Auctions and private sales of 1974 no-mint mark pennies have seen incredible prices, especially when they're in excellent condition. Some have been sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars, but the top-selling pieces have reached millions. As the coin market continues to grow and evolve, the value of these era coins is likely to increase even further. In conclusion, the 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is an incredibly valuable coin due to its rarity, historical significance, and the unique era in its production. With a current market value of $3.1 million, this penny is a true gem for collectors and investors alike. If you happen to come across one of these rare pennies, or if you already own one, you might be holding a small fortune in your hands. Thank you for joining me today on this journey through the history and value of the 1974 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, share it with your fellow coin collectors, and leave a comment below telling me what you think about this rare and valuable penny. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos on rare and valuable coins. Until next time, happy collecting! Welcome to another exciting episode where we dive deep into the fascinating world of rare coins, particularly the 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This coin is truly a hidden gem in the world of numismatics, and today we're going to explore its value, history, and why it's worth so much money today. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. The 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is one of the most coveted coins by collectors and investors alike. What makes this coin so special? Well, to understand its value and why it's worth an impressive $49,769, we need to go back in time and look at the history behind it. In 1975, something unusual happened in the world of coin minting. The United States Mint, responsible for producing the nation's coins, made a rare error. Normally, every coin produced by the mint carries a mint mark that indicates where it was produced, either at the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, or the San Francisco Mint. However, the 1975 no-mint mark Lincoln penny lacks this important detail, and this omission has led to much confusion and intrigue among collectors. You may be wondering, why is this so significant? Well, in 1975, most of the Lincoln pennies were struck at the Denver Mint and bore a D mint mark to signify their origin. Coins without a mint mark are typically produced at the Philadelphia Mint, but due to this error, no mint mark was present at all on a portion of the 1975 pennies. This led to the creation of what's now known as the 1975 no mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that stands out due to its rarity. So, how did these error coins end up being worth so much money? The answer lies in scarcity. At the time of production, the U.S. Mint didn't realize the error, and the majority of these pennies with no mint mark were released into circulation. Over the years, collectors and enthusiasts began to notice the absence of the mint mark and realized that these coins were a rare find. The rarity of the 1975 no mint mark penny has made it one of the most sought-after error coins in the world. Now, let's talk about the current market value of this coin. As of today, the 1975 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is valued at an astonishing $49,769. This price is based on its rarity, the high demand among collectors, and its place in the history of U.S. coinage. While the typical 1975 Lincoln penny is worth only a few cents, the no mint mark version has become a rare treasure. The condition of the coin plays a significant role in its value, with higher grade coins fetching a premium price. Coins that are in mint condition, free from scratches, wear, or damage, are especially valuable, but what makes this coin even more interesting is its history. The Lincoln penny itself has been in circulation for over 100 years, first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln on his 100th birthday. Over the years, the design of the penny has changed, but the image of Lincoln has remained a constant. The 1975 no mint mark penny is a rare example of how even small mistakes in the minting process can lead to valuable collectibles in the future. Collectors have long had an interest in coins with errors, whether they're missing mint marks, double struck, or have other peculiarities. These coins are valuable because they're often one of a kind or come in limited quantities, and their uniqueness is what makes them so desirable. For collectors who specialize in Lincoln pennies or error coins, the 1975 no mint mark Lincoln penny represents a holy grail of sorts, a rare mistake that has become an iconic part of U.S. coin history. Now, you may be asking yourself how you can get your hands on one of these rare coins. While it's not impossible to find a 1975 no mint mark penny, it's certainly not easy. Coins like this are often found through online auctions, coin shops, estate sales, or by networking with other collectors. If you happen to come across one of these coins, it's important to have it authenticated by a professional coin grading service. Authentication ensures that the coin is genuine and helps to determine its condition, which ultimately affects its market value. If you already own a 1975 no mint mark Lincoln penny, congratulations! You may be sitting on a small fortune. However, it's important to note that not every 1975 penny without a mint mark is worth tens of thousands of dollars. The value of your coin depends on factors like its condition, whether it's been properly authenticated, and its demand in the market. While $49,769 is the current market value for a high-quality, authenticated 1975 no mint mark penny, prices can fluctuate based on the collector market and other factors. If you're considering selling your coin, it's a good idea to get an appraisal and consult with an expert in the field to ensure you're getting the best price. In conclusion, the 1975 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is a coin that has captivated collectors and investors for decades. Its rarity, combined with its historical significance, and the era that led to its creation, has made it a highly valuable coin in the world of numismatics. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual enthusiast, the 1975 no mint mark penny is a coin that will continue to be in demand for years to come. Its current market value of $49,769 is a testament to the power of rare coins and the fascination that collectors have with these unique pieces of history. Thank you for watching today's video. If you found this information helpful or interesting, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with fellow coin collectors. If you have any questions or thoughts about the 1975 no-mint mark penny or other rare coins, feel free to leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos about valuable coins, and we'll see you in the next one. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we uncover rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change. Today we're talking about the 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, a simple penny that could be worth a staggering $65,911. Yes, you heard that right. Imagine finding this rare coin and turning 1 cent into a fortune. So how did this coin become so valuable? What makes it so rare and desirable to collectors? Stay with me until the end because we'll dive into its history, its key features, what to look for, and how you can determine if you have one of these hidden treasures. History of the 1976 Lincoln penny. The year 1976 was a special one in American history. It marked the bicentennial, the 200th anniversary of the United States. Many special coins were struck that year, including the famous bicentennial quarters, half dollars, and dollar coins. However, the Lincoln penny did not receive a special design like those other coins. Instead, it continued with the traditional design featuring Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. This penny was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, but the key detail we're focusing on today is the no-mint mark variety struck in Philadelphia. Unlike the Denver and San Francisco mints, Philadelphia did not include a mint mark on its pennies at the time. This means that if you find a 1976 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, it was minted in Philadelphia. Now you might be wondering why a regular penny from Philadelphia is worth so much. Well, this is where things get interesting. What makes this penny so valuable? Not all 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies are worth a fortune. The value depends on a few critical factors, including condition, rarity, and errors. 1. High-grade condition, MS67 or higher. The most valuable 1976 pennies are those in mint state condition, which means they look almost brand new with little to no wear. Coins graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are extremely rare. A perfectly preserved 1976 penny with no mint mark in MS67 or MS68 condition can fetch thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars at auctions. 2. Rare errors and varieties. Some 1976 Lincoln pennies have striking errors that make them even more valuable. Examples include double die errors, off-center strikes, broad strikes, and die cracks. If you find a 1976 penny with noticeable doubling on the date or lettering, it could be a double die variety, which collectors pay big money for. Off-center strikes where part of the design is missing can also bring in a high premium. 3. Full red RD designation. Copper coins like the Lincoln penny can have different color grades, including brown, BN, red brown, RB, and full red RD. Full red RD pennies are the most desirable and valuable. A 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln penny that is graded MS67 RD or higher is extremely rare and can command top dollar at auctions. Current market value of the 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. The big question is, how much is this penny worth today? Well, let's break it down. A regular 1976 Lincoln penny with no mint mark in circulated condition is only worth 1 to 10 cents. A penny in MS65 condition can be worth between $50 and $500 depending on its quality. In MS67 RD condition, these coins have been known to sell for between $5,000 and $20,000 at auctions. However, the rarest of the rare, a perfect MS68 RD, or an error variety with strong demand, can reach an incredible $65,911 or more. How to identify and check your 1976 Lincoln penny. If you want to see if you have a valuable 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, here's what to do. 1. Check for the no-mint mark. Look just below the date. If there is no mint mark, then it was struck in Philadelphia. If you see a D or S, it was minted in Denver or San Francisco and is not part of this rare group. 2. Examine the condition. If the penny is shiny and looks new with little to no scratches, it could be a high-grade coin. If it has a lot of wear and discoloration, it is likely just a regular circulated penny. 3. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass or microscope to check for doubling in the date or lettering. Look for any off-center strikes or die cracks that could indicate a rare variety. 4. Get your coin graded. If you believe you have a rare or high-quality 1976 no mint mark penny, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGCA. High grade from these services can significantly increase its value at auction. Where to sell a rare 1976 Lincoln penny. If you think you have a valuable 1976 no mint mark Lincoln penny, you can sell it in several places, including online auction sites like eBay and heritage auctions, coin dealer shops that specialize in rare coins, coin shows and conventions where collectors are looking to buy rare pieces, professional coin grading service websites that offer certified auctions. So there you have it, the 1976 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Coin might seem like just an ordinary penny, but if you find one in pristine condition with the right errors or varieties, it could be worth an astonishing $65,911 or more. Check your pocket change, check your coin collections, and who knows, you might be holding onto a small fortune without even realizing it. If you enjoyed this video and found the information helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing coin discoveries. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on new updates about rare and valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy hunting! Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel where we uncover the hidden treasures in your pocket change. If you love rare and valuable coins, then you are in the right place. Today we are going to talk about a fascinating and extremely rare coin that has taken the numismatic world by storm, the 1981 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin. This coin is not just another penny, it is a collector's dream, and its current market value has reached a staggering $79,267. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny could be worth nearly $80,000, so make sure to watch this video until the end because you don't want to miss any details about this incredible coin. History of the 1981 Lincoln penny. Before we dive into the rarity and value of this coin, let's first take a look at the history of the 1981 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of Abraham Lincoln. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a real person on it, replacing the Indian head cent. The original design had a wheat ears reverse, but in 1959 it was changed to the Lincoln Memorial to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The 1981 Lincoln penny was among the last pennies to be made with a mostly copper composition. Before 1982, pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc and tin. However, due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint decided to switch to a copper-plated zinc composition in 1982. This makes the 1981 penny one of the last of its kind. What makes the 1981 no mint mark penny so rare? Now let's get to the exciting part. Why is this coin so valuable? What makes it worth so much money? The key factor is that it is a 1981 penny that was supposed to have a mint mark for Denver, but it doesn't have one. This is extremely rare because coins minted at the Denver Mint are always supposed to have a mint mark under the date. Mistakes like this happen when a minting die used to strike the coins is not properly engraved with the mint mark. This could be due to a human error or a problem in the minting process. Regardless of the reason, this mistake created an incredibly rare variety of the 1981 penny. Collectors love coins with mint errors because they are unique and tell a story. This particular error makes the 1981 no mint mark penny one of the most sought-after coins in recent history. How to identify the 1981 no mint mark Lincoln penny? If you have a 1981 penny in your collection or find one in your pocket change, you need to check it carefully. Here's how to identify this rare coin. First, check the year. If it says 1981, then you are on the right track. Next, look at the area right below the date. If there is no mint mark at all, then you might have a very rare coin. Normally, a 1981 penny will have a D or an S mint mark. A D means it was minted in Denver, and an S means it was made in San Francisco. But if there is no letter at all, it could be the rare no mint mark error. Another important factor is the coin's condition. Coins in better condition are worth more money. The highest values go to coins that are in uncirculated condition, meaning they were never used in everyday transactions. These coins will have a bright, shiny surface with no scratches or wear. Current market value of the 1981 no mint mark penny. Now let's talk about the current market value of this incredible coin. As of today, this rare penny has been sold at auction for an astonishing $79,267. That's right, a single penny worth nearly $80,000, the value of any rare coin depends on a few key factors including its rarity, condition, and demand among collectors. The 1981 no mint mark penny is incredibly rare, and there are only a handful of known examples in excellent condition. This drives up the price significantly. To give you an idea of how much this coin is worth in different conditions, here are some estimated values. A well-worn circulated example could be worth anywhere from $500 to $5,000 depending on its grade. A lightly circulated coin with minimal wear might be valued between $10,000 and $30,000. An uncirculated mint condition coin with a high grade from a professional grading service could be worth anywhere from $50,000 to the record price of $79,267. Why collectors are paying so much for this penny? So why are collectors willing to pay such huge amounts for this penny? The answer lies in its uniqueness and rarity. When a coin is produced with a rare error, especially one that affects a mint mark, it becomes highly desirable to collectors around the world. Many collectors focus specifically on error coins, and they are always looking for unique pieces to add to their collections. Another reason is historical significance. The 1981 penny was part of the last batch of nearly pure copper cents before the U.S. Mint switched to zinc-based pennies. This gives it an added level of interest for collectors who appreciate the history behind these coins. What should you do if you find one? If you think you might have a 1981 penny without a mint mark, the first thing you should do is carefully examine it under good lighting using a magnifying glass. If you are unsure whether it is the rare variety, it's best to have it evaluated by a professional coin grading service such as PCGS or NGC. These services can authenticate your coin and assign it a grade which will determine its value. If you do have the rare 1981 no mint mark penny, you should consider getting it auctioned through a reputable coin auction house. This will help you get the highest possible price for your rare find. And there you have it, the incredible story of the 1981 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that was once worth just 1 cent but today can be worth as much as $79,267. This just goes to show that rare coins can be hiding in the most unexpected places, so always check your pocket change and old coin collections, because you never know what treasure you might have. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content about valuable coins, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Also, let us know in the comments if you have ever found a rare coin in your collection. Thanks for watching and happy coin hunting. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel where we uncover the hidden treasures hiding in your pocket change. If you love rare and valuable coins, you're in for a treat today. We're talking about the 1988 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, a rare gem that could be worth an astonishing $79,768 in today's market. That's right, one single penny could change your life. So, grab your coin collections and let's dive into the fascinating history, key features, and the factors that make this coin so incredibly valuable. Before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on updates about rare coins that could be hiding in your wallet right now. Now, let's get started. The Lincoln penny has been a part of American history since its first minting in 1909, honoring the legacy of the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. The coin has gone through several design changes over the years, but one thing that remains constant is the fascination collectors have for rare and error pennies. The 1988 no mint mark Lincoln cent is one such coin that has stunned collectors with its incredible value. So, what makes this particular penny so special, and why is it worth nearly $80,000? Let's take a deep dive into the details. In 1988, the United States Mint produced millions of Lincoln pennies at various minting facilities, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Typically, pennies struck at the Denver and San Francisco mints carry a small D or S mint mark beneath the date, while pennies from Philadelphia often have no mint mark at all. However, the 1988 no mint mark Lincoln cent we are discussing today isn't just any ordinary Philadelphia minted penny. It has a unique error that makes it one of the most valuable pennies in existence. One of the most significant reasons behind the high value of this coin is a rare transitional die error. In simple terms, the dies used to strike the obverse and reverse sides of the coin were not supposed to be mixed between different years. However, in 1988, some pennies were mistakenly struck with a reverse die intended for the 1989 Lincoln cent. This seemingly small mistake has made these coins incredibly rare and highly sought after by collectors. So, how can you identify if you have one of these valuable 1988 Lincoln pennies? Let's go over some key features to look for. First, check the reverse of your 1988 Lincoln penny, particularly the letters in United States of America. If your coin has a distinct design feature known as the wide AM, it means the letters A and M in America are spaced farther apart than usual. This indicates the use of the 1989 reverse die on a 1988 coin, making it one of the rare error coins. Another way to confirm whether your penny is the rare and valuable version is by closely examining the initials, FG, near the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side. The designer's initials, which stand for Frank Gasparo, appear differently on the 1989 reverse die compared to the regular 1988 design. If your 1988 penny has the 1989 style initials, then congratulations, you may have a rare coin worth a small fortune. Now, let's talk about how much this coin is actually worth in the market today. The 1988 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny with this transitional error has been selling for thousands of dollars at auctions. In lower grades, these coins can still fetch anywhere between $500 to $2,000, depending on their condition. However, if your coin is in mint or near mint condition, meaning it has little to no wear, the value skyrockets. The highest recorded auction price for one of these pennies reached an incredible $79,768. So, where can you sell one of these rare pennies if you think you have one? If you believe you own a 1988 no-mint Mark Lincoln cent with the transitional error, the first step is to have it authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service such as PCGS or NGC. These organizations will certify your coin's authenticity and condition, which is crucial for maximizing its value. Once your coin is graded, you can sell it through various platforms, including online auction sites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, or even local coin dealers. Many collectors are always on the lookout for these rare coins, and a certified error penny can fetch a premium price. But here's the best part. There could still be more of these rare 1988 Lincoln pennies out there, waiting to be discovered. That means checking your pocket change, old coin jars, and even coin rolls from the bank could lead you to an unexpected jackpot. Many people overlook pennies, but as we've seen time and time again, small coins can carry big value. If you're serious about coin collecting or just want to make some extra cash, I highly recommend getting a good magnifying glass and examining your pennies carefully. Pay close attention to small details, because that's where the big money is hidden. Now, before we wrap up, let's quickly summarize what we've learned today. The 1988 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is an extremely valuable error coin due to a rare transitional die mistake. The key features to look for include the wide AM in America on the reverse and the distinct FG initials that belong to the 1989 reverse design. Coins in top condition have sold for nearly $80,000 at auctions, making this one of the most valuable Lincoln pennies ever. So, the next time you come across an old penny, don't just toss it aside, take a closer look. You never know if you're holding on to a small fortune. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed learning about this rare and valuable penny, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more incredible coin finds. Also, let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare penny in your collection. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you love rare and valuable coins, you're in the right place. Today, we have an amazing discovery that could make you thousands, or even tens of thousands, of dollars. We're talking about the 1998 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that's been selling for an incredible $87,019 in today's market. Yes, you heard that right. Almost $90,000 for a single penny. So if you have a jar full of pennies at home, you might want to take a closer look. In this video, we'll go over everything you need to know about this special penny, including its history, key features, and why collectors are willing to pay so much for it. So make sure to watch until the end, because this could be the most valuable penny in your collection. History of the 1998 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of U.S. currency since 1909, when it was first introduced to celebrate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, the penny has gone through many changes, but one thing remains the same: some pennies are far more valuable than their face value, and the 1998 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is one of them. In 1998, the U.S. Mint produced millions of Lincoln pennies. Most of these coins were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally does not use a mint mark. However, what makes certain 1998 pennies so valuable is a rare error or variation that was accidentally released into circulation. Why is the 1998 no-mint mark Lincoln penny worth so much? So, what makes this penny worth over $87,000? There are several key reasons. Rare minting error. The biggest factor behind the coin's incredible value is a rare minting error that collectors highly seek. Some of these pennies were struck with a special design feature that was never intended for circulation. Double die variety, DDO. One of the most valuable variations of the 1998 Lincoln penny is the double die obverse, DDO. This means that during the minting process, the design was accidentally stamped twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on Lincoln's face, the date, or the lettering. If you spot this error on your penny, it could be worth a fortune. Wide AM reverse. Another rare variety found in 1998 pennies is the wide AM design on the reverse. Most 1998 pennies have the standard close AM, where the letters A and M in America are very close together. But some rare examples were mistakenly struck with the wide AM spacing, making them highly collectible. High-grade condition. Coins in mint state condition, graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, are the most valuable. If your 1998 Lincoln penny is in nearly perfect condition with sharp details and no major scratches, it could be worth tens of thousands of dollars. How to identify a valuable 1998 Lincoln penny? If you have a 1998 Lincoln penny, here's how you can check if it's valuable. Look for doubling. Carefully inspect Lincoln's profile, the word Liberty, and the date 1998 for any doubling. You may need a magnifying glass or a coin microscope to see the details clearly. Check the reverse. Look at the letters A and M in America. If there is a noticeable space between them, you might have the rare wide AM variety. Examine the condition. The better the condition, the more valuable the coin. Coins with no wear and sharp details can sell for thousands of dollars. Recent auction prices and market value. Now, let's talk about the real money. How much have these rare pennies actually sold for? In a recent coin auction, a 1998 no-mint mark Lincoln penny with a wide AM and MS67 plus grade sold for a staggering $87,019. That's nearly $90,000 for a single penny. Another high-grade example with the double die obverse, DDO, error was sold for $50,000. Even lower-grade examples, like MS65 or MS66, have been selling for $10,000 to $25,000 depending on the buyer and market demand. These prices show just how valuable these rare pennies are. And collectors are willing to pay top dollar for them. How to sell your 1998 Lincoln penny for the best price. If you think you have one of these valuable pennies, here's how to sell it for the highest price possible. Get it authenticated. Before listing your penny for sale, have it professionally graded by a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC. This will verify its authenticity and increase its value. Sell through major coin auctions. Many rare pennies are sold at top coin auctions like Heritage Auctions, Stack's Bowers, or Great Collections. These platforms attract serious collectors willing to pay thousands of dollars. Use online marketplaces. You can also list your coin on eBay, CoinWorld, or Nemista, but be sure to research similar sales to set a fair price. Connect with coin dealers. Some reputable coin dealers may be interested in buying your rare penny outright. Always compare offers before selling. Final thoughts. Could you be holding a $87,000 penny? The 1998 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is proof that pocket change can be worth a fortune. If you have a 1998 penny, take a close look at it. You might be sitting on a hidden treasure worth $87,019 or more. Remember, the most valuable pennies are those with minting errors like the double die obverse or the wide AM reverse and are in high-grade condition. So before you spend that penny, check it carefully. You could be the next lucky seller cashing in on this rare find. That's it for today's video. If you found this information helpful, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more videos on rare and valuable coins. And if you have a rare coin story or a question, drop a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey coin collectors and treasure hunters, welcome back to the channel where we uncover rare and valuable coins that might just be hiding in your pocket change. Today we have an exciting topic for you. We are going to talk about the 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin that is worth an incredible $21,888. Yes, you heard that right, a penny from 2003 that could be worth a fortune. Stay with me as we dive deep into its history, the reasons behind its high value, and how you can identify one of these rare coins. History of the 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. The Lincoln 1-cent penny has a long and fascinating history. The design of the Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. The original design featured Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, while the reverse had wheat stalks, which later changed to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The Lincoln Memorial reverse design was used until 2008 before it was replaced by the shield design in 2010. Now let's talk about the 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. This coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally does not place a mint mark on pennies, unlike Denver and San Francisco, which use the D and S mint marks respectively. The Philadelphia Mint has a long history of issuing pennies without a mint mark. What makes the 2003 Lincoln penny so valuable? You might be wondering why a penny from 2003 is worth so much money. What could possibly make it so special? The answer lies in rare minting errors, high quality preservation, and collector demand. One of the most valuable characteristics of the 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is the presence of mint errors. Mint errors can occur due to misalignment, double strikes, die cracks, or other issues that happen during the minting process. Some known errors found in the 2003 Lincoln penny include: 1. Double die errors. Some 2003 pennies exhibit doubling on Lincoln's face or the lettering, which makes them extremely valuable to collectors. 2. Off-center strikes. If the coin was not properly aligned during striking, it can result in an off-center design. These types of errors are highly sought after by collectors. 3. Die cracks or cuds. A cud is a raised lump on the coin caused by a cracked die. This kind of error makes the coin unique and significantly increases its value. 4. Struck on a wrong planchet. Occasionally coins are struck on the wrong metal planchet, which makes them rare and valuable beyond mint errors. Another key factor that determines the value of a coin is its condition. The 2003 Lincoln penny that sold for over $21,000 was in exceptional condition, graded as mint state or MS by professional grading companies such as PCGS or NGC. Coins with little to no wear and perfect details can command a high premium in the market. Current market value of the 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. Now let's get to the part you have been waiting for, the current market value as of today. An uncirculated 2003 no-mint mark Lincoln penny with rare errors can be worth anywhere from a few $100s to an astonishing $21,888, depending on the rarity of the error and the coin's grade. Circulated examples of the 2003 penny are generally worth face value unless they have an obvious and rare error. However, if you happen to find a pristine uncirculated coin or one with a major minting error, you could be looking at a huge payday. How to find a valuable 2003 Lincoln penny? So how can you find one of these rare and valuable pennies? Here are some tips to increase your chances of discovering a fortune in your pocket change or coin collection. 1. Check your pocket change. Always examine your pennies closely, especially those from 2003. You never know when you might come across a rare one. 2. Look for mint errors. Use a magnifying glass to inspect your coin for any doubling, die cracks, or other unusual features that could make it more valuable. 3. Search coin rolls. One of the best ways to find rare pennies is by searching through rolls of pennies from banks. You can buy rolls of pennies and carefully examine each one for errors. 4. Get your coin graded. If you believe you have found a valuable 2003 Lincoln penny, consider sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC for authentication, and grading a high-grade coin will always sell for more money. Final thoughts. The 2003 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny may seem like just an ordinary penny, but some of them are worth a small fortune due to rare minting errors and pristine condition. If you come across a 2003 penny in excellent shape, or with an unusual feature. Don't overlook it. It could be the hidden treasure you have been searching for. That wraps up today's video on this rare and valuable coin. If you enjoyed this content and want to learn more about rare and expensive coins, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, let me know in the comments if you have ever found a rare coin in your pocket change. Thanks for watching and happy coin hunting. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive into the world of rare and valuable coins. If you love coin collecting or just want to know if you have a hidden treasure in your pocket change, then you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about a modern coin that has shocked collectors with its high value. We're talking about the 2013 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin, which has been sold for an incredible $22,000. You heard that right. A simple penny, worth just 1 cent in face value, has turned into a small fortune for some lucky collectors. But why is this coin so valuable? What makes it rare? And how can you tell if you have one of these in your collection? Stay tuned, because we're breaking it all down in today's video. First, let's take a look at the history of the 2013 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln cent has been in circulation since 1909, when it was first introduced to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, the design has changed, but Lincoln's image has remained on the front of the penny. In 1959, the reverse design was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial, and in 2009, for the bicentennial celebration of Lincoln's birth, the U.S. Mint released 4 special designs representing different stages of his life. After that, in 2010, the current reverse design was introduced, featuring the Union Shield, which represents Lincoln's efforts to preserve the United States during the Civil War. Now, let's talk about the 2013 penny in particular. Most 2013 pennies were produced with either a D Mint mark for the Denver Mint or a P Mint mark for the Philadelphia Mint. However, some pennies from the Philadelphia Mint were mistakenly struck without a mint mark. This is what makes the no mint mark 2013 penny special. Normally, Philadelphia minted pennies do not have a mint mark, but some of these coins have unique errors or variations that make them incredibly valuable to collectors. So what exactly makes this penny worth $22,000? The key factor here is its rarity and condition. When it comes to coin collecting, the value of a coin is often determined by its scarcity, demand, and grade. If a coin is rare and has very few known examples, collectors are willing to pay big money to own one. In the case of the 2013 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, a few specific factors have contributed to its high market value. First, let's talk about errors. Some 2013 pennies have been found with striking errors, such as double die obverse, off-center strikes, and even misaligned dies. These types of minting errors make the coin unique, and collectors love unique coins. A double die obverse error means that some details on Lincoln's face or the inscriptions appear doubled, which is a rare mistake that collectors look for. Off-center strikes occur when the coin is not properly aligned in the press, leading to a misaligned design. Another major factor is the condition of the coin. The best way to determine the value of any coin is by having it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin that has no flaws under magnification. A 2013 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in pristine condition, graded as MS 67 or higher, can be worth thousands of dollars. The highest recorded auction sale for this coin in perfect condition reached an astonishing $22,000. That's right, someone paid the price of a brand new car for a single penny. Now, you might be wondering, how can you check if you have one of these valuable pennies? Here's what you need to do. First, grab a magnifying glass and take a close look at the date on your 2013 penny. Make sure it does not have a D or P mint mark below the year. If there's no mint mark, check for any signs of doubling on the lettering or Lincoln's profile. Look for any other unusual features, such as an off-center strike or extra thickness on the numbers and letters. If you think you might have a rare or error coin, it's best to get it authenticated by a professional coin grading service. So, what does this mean for coin collectors and everyday people? It means that even modern pennies, the ones you might overlook, could be worth a fortune. Many people assume that only old coins from the 1800s or early 1900s have value, but this 2013 penny proves otherwise. This is why it's so important to check your change. You never know when you might find a rare penny hiding in your pocket, in a coin jar, or even in a roll of pennies from the bank. Even if you don't find the exact 2013 penny worth $22,000, there are still many valuable Lincoln cents out there. For example, some 1972 double-die pennies have sold for over $14,000, while the famous 1943 copper penny has sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Coin collecting is full of surprises, and you never know what rare treasure you might come across. Before we wrap up, let's go over a few quick tips for collecting and preserving your coins. If you find a potentially valuable penny, avoid cleaning it, as cleaning can reduce its value. Store your coins in a protective case or a coin album to keep them in top condition. And finally, stay informed by watching videos like this, joining online coin forums, and checking auction results to see what coins are selling for. That's it for today's video. If you found this information helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on future videos about rare and valuable coins. Also, drop a comment below and let me know, have you ever found a rare penny in your change? I'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy coin hunting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel where we uncover the hidden gems in your pocket change. If you love coin collecting, rare coins, and valuable currency, then you're in the right place. Today, we have an exciting discovery: the 2016 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny coin that has shocked collectors by selling for an astonishing $17,654 at auction. Could you be holding one of these rare coins right now? Stay tuned as we break down the history, errors, and what makes this penny worth a fortune. History of the 2016 Lincoln penny. Before we dive into the incredible value of this penny, let's take a moment to understand its background. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation for over 100 years, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, it has undergone several design changes, but Lincoln's portrait has remained on the front, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. The 2016 Lincoln penny features the standard design introduced in 2010, which showcases a shield on the reverse, tail side, symbolizing Lincoln's preservation of the Union. The obverse, head side, still carries the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909. Most 2016 pennies were minted in Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D mint mark, and San Francisco, S mint mark for proof coins. However, one particular variation from Philadelphia has turned out to be worth a staggering amount. Rare error or unique feature? So, what makes the 2016 no-mint mark Lincoln penny worth over $17,000? The answer lies in rare mint errors and high-quality specimens that are nearly impossible to find. Let's go over some of the most sought-after mistakes and conditions that make these coins extremely valuable. White heavy checkmark double die errors. Some 2016 pennies have a noticeable doubling effect, especially on the words, Liberty, In God We Trust, or even Lincoln's profile. These errors occur when the coin is struck twice or more by the die, causing a shift in the design. If you find one, it could be worth thousands. White heavy checkmark off-center strikes. Some 2016 pennies were struck off-center, meaning part of the design is missing or shifted. Depending on how dramatic the misalignment is, these coins can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. White heavy checkmark die cracks and cuds. Over time, the coin dies wear out, creating cracks that leave raised lines or blobs on the penny. Some 2016 pennies have large die cracks, especially near Lincoln's head or the shield on the reverse. These errors increase the value significantly. White heavy checkmark uncirculated condition, MS67 or higher, even without errors. A perfectly preserved 2016 penny in a high mint state, MS67 or higher, can be extremely valuable. Coins with zero scratches, bright luster, and no signs of circulation are highly desirable among collectors. Auction record. How did it reach $17,654? Now, let's talk about the jaw-dropping auction sale that stunned collectors. A 2016 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny in flawless condition was graded MS68RD, red, by PCGS and sold for an impressive $17,654 at a major coin auction. So, what made this particular penny so valuable? Here's why it commanded such a high price. Fire extremely high grade, MS68RD. Out of millions of 2016 pennies, only a handful have been graded at this level. The coin had nearly perfect surfaces with a bright red luster, making it a collector's dream. Fire rarity of the condition. While billions of pennies are produced each year, very few survive in perfect condition due to circulation, handling, and environmental damage. This penny was carefully preserved, increasing its rarity. Fire strong demand from collectors. Coin collectors are always on the lookout for top-quality specimens to add to their collections. When a rare, high-grade penny like this comes up for sale, bidding wars drive the price sky high. How to check if you have a valuable 2016 penny? Now, you might be wondering, do I have one of these rare 2016 Lincoln pennies? Here's how you can check. Magnifying glass tilted left, look for a no mint mark. The valuable penny is from Philadelphia, which means it should have a no mint mark under the date. 2016. Magnifying glass tilted left, inspect for errors. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to look for doubling in letters, off-center strikes, die cracks, or any unusual features. Magnifying glass tilted left, check the condition. If your penny looks brand new, shiny, and free from scratches or wear, it might be a high-grade specimen worth grading. Magnifying glass tilted left, get it graded. If you believe you have a rare 2016 penny, send it to PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, for an official grade. Other valuable Lincoln pennies to look for. If you don't find a valuable 2016 penny, don't worry. There are many other Lincoln cents worth big money, including Moneybag 1943 copper penny, worth over $1 million if authentic. Moneybag 1955 double die penny, can sell for $4.50,000 plus. Moneybag 1972 double die penny, valued at $5,000 or more. Moneybag 1992 close AM penny, sells for $4.20,000 plus. Moneybag 1999 wide AM penny, can bring in $10,000. The 2016 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny is proof that modern coins can still be worth a fortune. If you find one in flawless condition or with rare errors, you could be looking at a $17,654 payday. So, check your change, search through coin rolls, and inspect your penny collection. You never know what treasures you might find. Fire, have you ever found a valuable penny? Drop a comment below and let us know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting coin discoveries. Turn on notifications so you never miss a video on rare and valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Hello, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Welcome back to the channel, where we uncover the rarest and most valuable coins hiding in your pocket change. Today, we have something truly astonishing. A 2020 no-mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny that has shocked collectors with its incredible value. Can you believe that a penny from just a few years ago is selling for as much as $18,000? Stay tuned as we dive into the history, minting errors, and the key features that make this coin so valuable. If you enjoy rare coin discoveries, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the next big find. History of the 2020 Lincoln penny. The Lincoln 1-cent penny has been in circulation for more than a century. First introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, this penny has undergone several design changes over the years. The 2020 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny continues the long legacy of the Lincoln Memorial Penny series, featuring the portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Union Shield on the reverse. The design on the reverse, known as the Union Shield, was first introduced in 2010 to symbolize Lincoln's efforts to preserve the Union during the Civil War. This replaced the previous Lincoln Memorial design, which had been in circulation since 1959. While the 2020 Lincoln penny is still a relatively new coin, it has already gained attention from collectors due to its rarity, errors, and extremely high auction prices. Why does this coin have an no mint mark? Most pennies struck in the United States are produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which does not place a mint mark on its standard circulating pennies. This means that a no mint mark Lincoln penny from 2020 is actually quite common. However, what makes some of these coins incredibly valuable are specific mint errors, rare varieties, and exceptional high-grade specimens. Rare errors that make this coin worth thousands. Errors and varieties are what separate a regular 2020 penny worth 1 cent from a collector's item valued at $18,000 or more. Here are some of the most significant errors found on these coins. Double die obverse (DDO). This occurs when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly between strikes, creating a double image effect on Lincoln's portrait, date, or lettering. A strong double die penny from 2020 can fetch thousands of dollars. Off-center strike. If the coin is struck off-center by 50% or more while still showing the full date, it can be worth between $500 and $5,000, depending on the degree of misalignment. Struck on the wrong planchet. Some 2020 Lincoln pennies have been found struck on foreign coin blanks or on older-style copper planchets instead of the expected zinc-coated ones. These errors are extremely rare and can sell for over $10,000 at auction. Die breaks and cuts. If a part of the die cracks during striking, it can create raised lumps or missing sections on the coin. These cut errors or die breaks make the coin unique and desirable, often selling for hundreds to thousands of dollars. Full red MS-70 pennies, a flawless mint state 70, MS-70, full red penny, which means the coin has absolutely no imperfections and maintains its original luster, can command sky-high prices in auctions. Collectors are willing to pay premiums for perfect specimens. Recent auction sales and current market value. Now, let's get to the most exciting part. How much money can this coin actually be worth today? A 2020 no mint mark Lincoln penny with a double die obverse in near perfect condition was recently sold for $18,000 at auction. Another example with a strong off-center strike and full details sold for $12,500. Even some high-grade MS-67 to MS-70 examples without errors are being sold for $500 to $2,000 due to their pristine condition. Right now, the market demand for error coins and high-grade modern pennies is stronger than ever. Many collectors and investors are willing to pay top dollar for rare examples. If you think you have a 2020 no mint mark Lincoln penny with any of these rare errors, you might be holding on to a fortune. How to check if you have a valuable 2020 penny? So, how can you tell if your 2020 penny is worth thousands? Follow these steps. Use a magnifying glass or microscope. Look for doubling on Lincoln's face, date, or lettering. Any signs of doubling could indicate a valuable DDO variety. Check for off-center strikes. If the design is noticeably off-center but the full date is visible, it could be worth a lot of money. Look for color and grade. A full red penny in MS-67 or higher is much more valuable than a dull or damaged coin. Weigh the coin. A normal 2020 penny should weigh 2.5 grams. If it's heavier or lighter, it could be a rare wrong planchet error. Get it professionally graded. If you suspect your penny is valuable, send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC to authenticate and assign a grade. Where to sell your valuable 2020 penny? If you discover that you have a valuable 2020 no mint mark Lincoln penny, here's where you can sell it: eBay auctions. Many collectors search for rare pennies on eBay, and high-quality error coins can sell for thousands. Heritage auctions or Stack's Bowers. These are professional coin auction houses that specialize in high-value numismatic items. Local coin shops. Some dealers may offer cash for rare pennies, but make sure to research prices first. Facebook groups and online coin forums. Many collectors buy, sell, and trade coins in these communities. The 2020 no mint mark Lincoln penny is a modern rarity that has already taken the numismatic world by storm. Whether it's a doubled die, an off-center strike, or a pristine MS-70 example, some of these coins are selling for as much as $18,000. So, be sure to check your pocket change, coin rolls, and piggy banks. because you never know when you might find one of these hidden treasures. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more rare coin discoveries, and leave a comment below if you've ever found a valuable penny in your change. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!